Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Lives with Whitman-Walker. Welcome. Come on in. What's going on, people? So we have a special guest today. Hello. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm Orlando. Nice to meet you, Wes.
Very nice to meet you finally. I've watched you on so many of these. It's nice to interact with you.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate you being here and having time for us. So come on in, guys. We're going to start up in a little bit. We have a special guest today. We will be talking about how to support Women-Walker Health. For those of you that don't know, I am a social media influencer here with the Women-Walker Health Clinic. Women-Walker's Health Community is a health center that provides a number of services for people in the DMV, particularly those LGBTQ plus communities. Those services include primary care, dental care, behavioral health and psychotherapy, free HIV and STI testing, counseling, legal counsel, and much more. Women-Walker can't do all of these things without solid financial support. Though it receives funding from the federal government and foundations, it cannot function without donation from people like you. So today we are talking to Wes Pyron, the Director of Development of the Women-Walker Foundation, who is going to tell us a little bit about how we can support Women-Walker. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, please write in the comments and interact with us. We want to hear from you. So Wes, you want to introduce yourself for us?
Sure. As Orlando mentioned, I'm Wes Pyron. I'm the Director of Development for Whitman-Walker Foundation, the philanthropy arm of the Whitman-Walker family of companies. I've been with the organization since December of 2019, so a few months actually just before the pandemic hit. And I've been in DC actually for 9 years already. So not a native, but put my time in here and excited to be with a group that is so rooted in an exemplary of the DC community.
Well, thank you for being. Like I said, we do appreciate your time. So we have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind us asking.
Sure.
Let's dive right in. So, can you tell us a little bit about the Walk to End HIV?
Sure. So I'm even branded myself today. But the Walk to End HIV, it's the Walk and Run 5K to End HIV. It was actually formerly known as the AIDS Walk. And this year is a year of anniversary. So many folks have probably heard that this year marks the 40th anniversary of AIDS. This is also our 35th year of doing the walk. So it was a walk organized by the DC community first back in 1992 that featured over 20,000 walkers actually, raising over $1 million at the time. And it was the single largest fundraising effort at that time. It was the very first $1 million walk to raise funds to fight against HIV/AIDS. And so we are still continuing that legacy today. And it's a chance for the community to get out and about together and raise funds and have some shared space together.
Okay, oh, that's awesome. So, where do the funds raised from the Walk to End HIV actually go?
Sure, that's a great question. And the cool news, like all funds raised, um, it goes directly to the services that we provide. It's a really unique opportunity for folks to open their checkbooks or wallets and participate. But all these funds are going back directly to support preventative care and services. A lot of the services and care programs that you've actually probably talked to other folks on here about, all the things that we encourage folks to come get tested for and whatnot. These funds are all going directly back into budgeting for that. So it's staff time, it's tools, it's service kits, you name it, but it is all funds going back directly. So it is an investment back into Whitman-Walker services and care.
Okay. So, what challenges does COVID-19 pose for the walk to end HIV? Can we still hold the walk in person?
Sure. So we've adapted and adjusted. Those are the two A words that I'm taking with me from COVID. So previously, this event has been a really great opportunity for everybody to gather together. It's been held in Freedom Plaza, and everybody gets to do a route together. Last year, obviously, that didn't happen. Um, Per COVID-19. And this year, we're doing it a little bit differently. So while there won't be a central gathering point, this walk will be held virtually, which we think is empowering for people to participate. It basically just means that you as an individual, you and your neighbors, your friends, your family, everybody can participate wherever they would like. Our team is putting together some suggested race routes that feature Whitman-Walker facilities. So some places you might be familiar with if you'd like to participate on those. We'll have some cheering stations along those. So in addition to familiar faces, some places as well. But really, it hands it back to you as a participant. So whether that's in your neighborhood or in a park, or if you're even away on the weekend, it will be on October 23rd. But basically, the power is yours to pick where you want to walk or run.
So that's actually pretty awesome because if someone can't be in DC, they can actually still join. They can still participate, and we have a little bit more wide spectrum on being able to get people to come and donate and just be part of the event. That's awesome.
Exactly. I actually myself, admittedly, will be in Colorado for a wedding, but so I will be wearing this same shirt across the country and running my 5K with everybody from just a few states over.
Love it. So how can someone like me or someone that may be watching participate in the walk?
So happy to announce that registration is officially open. We've officially launched registration and participation for this walk event this week, actually. So you can head over. The easiest way for registration information, all walk information, and additional Whitman Walker information lives on our website, walktoendhiv.org. Which I'm sure our account will post some additional links and tips for folks. But that's the easiest way to go ahead and sign up to participate in the walk. Registration is free, I should mention. So we're really just trying to get folks encouraged. And if you want to step up and be a fundraiser too, there's information there as well.
Okay. When other than walking, what other Whitman Walker engagement opportunities are there?
Yeah, so that's a really cool question. And our team's been really working hard to basically give as many options back to folks as possible. I mean, obviously, as you mentioned, the financial support is huge from individuals, but a lot of our support comes from corporate sponsorships for events and general support as well. Some of our donors step up, and in addition to a monthly gift or a single gift, a lot of our supporters go above and beyond and include us in their plan giving. So it's some long-term planning, and then there's even things that we participate in, like Amazon Smile. So if you're making your online purchases through Amazon, head over to Amazon Smile and pick Whitman Walker Foundation as your charity of choice, and we actually get donations then through your purchases through that website. So those are a few examples. The short version is there are a lot of ways. And me or my team are happy to work one-on-one to help identify some of those.
Awesome. So definitely reach out to us, DM us, and we can get you even sharing, like just sharing this information. Someone will see it who doesn't have access to watching these lives or just kind of just run across them because you shared it on your post. So we do really appreciate. So are there any other ways to support Whitman Walker that don't involve money?
Yeah, and Orlando, you actually just hit on one. It's share the information. Participating in these lives, talking with your friends about what Whitman-Walker is. If you have a personal story that you're comfortable sharing with folks, really express that to them and why Whitman-Walker is important to you. And because if it's a place of value for you, your friends and family and colleagues and coworkers want to support that as well. So in addition to sharing information across social or with your friends and family or your own networks, we encourage you to speak to your employers too to see if they would be willing to sponsor us. We do a number of joint lunch and learns or are willing to send some staff to inform different companies about how Whitman-Walker can be a resource to you. And one of those things too, I mean, I don't know if folks realize this, but every time you use the Whitman-Walker pharmacy, if you need to get prescriptions filled or certain medications, that is revenue back into the Whitman-Walker family. So by taking your dollars to support yourself and your health, you are reinvesting in Whitman-Walker, so it's an investment in your community. So it's just this little cycle of support and ways that we take care of each other. Um, and then obviously too, as things start to safely reopen, we will hopefully be re-engaging in a number of volunteer opportunities too. A lot of our programs and services rely heavily on volunteers, and we are very much hopeful that as social restrictions loosen across the city and the region, we'll have some of those opportunities to share in the near future.
Well, awesome. That's awesome information. So again, guys, if you missed anything, we are going to post this video on my page, on the Whitman-Walker page. That's pretty much one of the reasons I joined Whitman-Walker, because I really appreciate the actual mission that they're on. A lot of people can't afford medication, and they're pretty much getting you medication. As long as there's revenue coming into Whitman-Walker, they're able to help people who can't afford it, who can't get treatment, who can't get tested. Just being there for our community to keep us safe and to keep us all one. So we really appreciate you today, Wes. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
Absolutely, I appreciate the time. Thank you for all that you do for Whitman-Walker.
Thank you. Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers?
Just hopefully see you on Walk Day. Head over to the site and register and get the cool T-shirt that you can wear around the city like I do every day.
Yes.
But thank you very much. I appreciate the time.
Thank you. So don't forget, everyone, one last thing we're going to talk about today is COVID-19 pandemic. If you still want to get vaccinated, there are a dozen walk-up sites throughout DC where you don't need an appointment. You can just go and get your vaccine. If you want to go through Whitman-Walker, please call us at 202-207-2480 or email us at appointments@whitman-walker.org to schedule an appointment. We will also be registering people at any of our outreach events you might see us at. If you already gotten vaccinated, congratulations. The CDC has given you an okay to relax some of your mask wearing and return to pre-pandemic activities. However, it's understandable if you still want to wear your mask. It is not 100% effective. More contagious variants are spreading, and there are very few protocols in place to verify who is vaccinated or not. If you haven't been vaccinated, keep following your CDC guidelines for mask wearing, quarantine, social distancing, and it's important that you try to get the vaccine. Discuss measures with those around you. Be mindful for those keeping your distance, wearing your mask, especially if you don't know if they've been vaccinated. If you know someone who doesn't have access to get vaccinated, help them get registered or take them to one of those open places to get vaccinated. And don't forget to follow us everywhere. Whitman-Walker, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We appreciate you all. Give us a call for any more services at 202-797-4439. And don't forget to follow us on Real Talk DC, No Filter DC, or The Corner DC. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Thanks again, Wes. We'll see you soon, hopefully.
Bye.
Take care.